Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 23rd. We are going to jump right in here, Sagittarius, and we are going to see what is going on for you. That was a terrible spread, so we're going to try that again. But I'm using the 5-cent tarot. The 5-cent tarot. I haven't gotten it right once today, and then on your reading, I actually get it right, and then I question myself. So there you go. But we are using the 5-cent tarot. So let's see here, Sagittarius, what is going on for you. I like this Chariot, the Star, a lot of good stuff coming up for you. The World as well. This looks very good. 6 of Wands, Strength, and the Moon. So definitely a very good reading for you here, Sagittarius. I do feel like there's a need to pay attention. You have this ears wide open card. I do feel like this card is saying pay attention. I feel like I need this card as well. You have the exposed and revealed. So that's probably why you need to pay attention, because something is maybe being shown to you or something is being exposed to you here in this reading. This is like a very important revelation. It's kind of like how I see this reading. You have the Giraffe Spirit to see the big picture. Everything in this reading to me is like screaming, pay attention. You have the Hermit. Hermit is more soul searching, but the Star, the Star is a card of hope, faith, renewal, but it can also be a card of kind of like working towards something or having a desire to accomplish something. But at the same time, the Star is like a light, it glows. So I do feel like for some of you, it's like something is being revealed, probably an opportunity. I don't think this is, this isn't some sort of like drama story or something like that. I feel like the thing that is being exposed here is something that's going to make you successful. You have the Chariot. So you have the Chariot, the 7 of Wands, and the Hermit here. I do feel that for some of you, the Hermit is about discovery. All these words are popping into my head, like discovery. And, again, if you add everything up here, it kind of makes sense that, a major part of this reading would be about, like, discovering some sort of opportunity. The 7 of Wands, to me, with the 10 of Wands here and the Strength card, this middle row, is like saying that something is going to be kind of like a feat of strength, right? Something that is coming in for you this week is going to be a major accomplishment, but it's going to require a lot of effort. 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Strength. That is a lot of work, right? That is, 10 of Wands is carrying a burden as well. So I do feel that whatever this is that you're becoming aware of, or whatever is being exposed, is going to be, something that's going to require a lot of effort. Even at the top of this Chariot card, it says determination. So I do feel you're going to have to be kind of like very driven to accomplish whatever is coming in for you here. I feel like you're ready for it as well. You have the Hermit. Hermit, he has climbed to the top of a mountain, and he is shining his inner light, Sagittarius. So for some of you, I kind of am seeing this reading. It's very simple, as always, Sagittarius. I'm seeing this reading as an opportunity that the universe is kind of like exposing to you, that is it's revealing a major opportunity, but you're going to have to at the same time, put in the work. I'm trying to come up with a good example here. I don't really have one, but it's like one of those things. Like maybe you've been, maybe you've been studying tarot for years and you want to start a YouTube channel. It's like now you're ready. It's like the feeling I get here is that you're like ready to do something, but maybe you have a fear of putting yourself out there. Maybe you have a fear of being on camera or whatever. It's like, that's what I'm getting here. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just giving you an example. It could be anything else. It's like maybe you've been trying to get healthy so that you can go out on a date, and it's like now you're finally there, you're finally ready, but you're kind of hesitating. So I do feel like it's like you're going to have to put in the work, right? Like I've been saying. Next, you have the Giraffe Spirit. This says see the big picture. So again, I feel there's a strong need for you to pay attention to the small details. I do kind of get that there is for a lot of you, this opportunity that's coming in for you, it is going to start very small. And what I mean by that is it's like, I feel there could be opportunities at work where maybe you hear your boss talking about firing someone. It's like that is an opportunity, because maybe you could be like, hey, I can do that job, but you're going to have to speak up and, say something to your boss. So I do feel this major need to pay close attention to everything that is going on this week. You have the Star, the 10 of Wands, and the world. Some sort of, again, this is going to be a big accomplishment. At the top of the Ten of Wands is the word accomplishment, Sagittarius. The star is like a wish, and the world is a card of completion, but the world is also like a card of accomplishment as well. So I do feel for some of you, it's like you're going to be accomplishing something great this week, or something that you've been trying to accomplish for a while. I feel like you're feeling a little bit burnt out here with the Ten of Wands. I feel a little bit tired on the Ten of Wands, just like kind of taking in the energy. I feel like a little bit burnt out. I feel like I've been, trying something. So it's like a, kind of like a repeat type of energy here. But at the same time, I do feel there's a lot of success for you. For some of you, I do also feel this could be, I kind of am getting a separate message to the main message here. I do feel for some of you that you could be wrapping up a cycle, but something that's been difficult, like a legal situation, or, something similar. Maybe you've been going through a long process. I do, because again, I'm getting, the message I'm getting here is like the end of a process, or are the words that I'm getting, something like that. And, I feel this is good because it's going to be like a rebirth with the star card. The star can represent like rebirth energy, or kind of getting a second chance. So I definitely like to see that for you here, Sagittarius. For others, I do feel like some of you could be traveling or moving, especially if you've been hoping to travel or move. Chariot, world, star, to me, that's like far away energy. And so it wouldn't really surprise me if some of you are like getting the opportunity to move or travel or do something that you've been hoping to do. In your last row here, you have the relaxation card, so I do feel like it's time for you to relax, Sagittarius. Why? And yeah, you have this purification card as well. A lot of you, there's been a lot of this energy, I would say, in the readings as well, of like purifying, purging, cleansing, doing all that stuff. It could be literal, like your health, but it doesn't have to be either. You could just be purging stuff, right? You could be doing like some spring cleaning, even though it's the end of the summer, or you could be just getting rid of things that no longer serve you in general. You have the Six of Wands, the Strength card, in the Moon. I feel like saying that you need to do what is hard here, Sagittarius. I do feel that there is like an opportunity that's being exposed to you here in your first row, like we've been saying, but it feels like a little bit scary to me. So I do feel that this reading is very simple. Like I said, as always, all your readings are very simple. I feel that your reading is asking you to be strong. I feel like it's asking you to do something that could be a little bit scary, that could require you to, put yourself out there or to get some attention in some way. And that this could be a scary thing for you to do, but at the same time, I feel like if you do it, you're going to be very well rewarded here. There's like some big rewards or some big success coming in for you. The Strength card, as I always say, is like a display of strength. The Strength card to me represents like needing to do something difficult, needing to put yourself out there, needing to do something that's hard, because you will be rewarded with the Strength card. The Strength card is about standing out. So I feel for some of you, you will be standing out with this card. I also kind of get like, the Strength card can represent kind of mastering yourself, because you could look at the Strength card and say that a lady has her hands in the lion's mouth on the Strength card, but, the lion could be something that's inside of her. It might not actually be a real lion. We don't know, right? So I feel for some of you, there is a certain element of kind of conquering yourself here, especially the Hermit. The Hermit, again, has gone through like a dark night of the soul and is now shining his inner light. So this is like a powerful reading. Let's see where this is going here, Sagittarius. We're going to clarify this. We are using I think this is the Arcana Lenormand, but I'm actually not sure. I can't find the box to this deck, so I'm not really sure. Between the Chariot and the Star, you have the Stork. The Stork is the Queen of Hearts. The Stork represents a new life, or being reborn. It's funny because you have an ibis here on the Star card. Kind of similar birds, not exactly the same, but it is interesting. It is a card of birth, so I've said to all the other signs as well, I've been getting a ton of pregnancy cards lately. To me, looking at the astrology, I feel like it is a very fertile time as well. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, if you're not trying to get anyone pregnant, depending on which side you are on here, I would be very careful if I were you. But for the most part, This can also be the birth of a new life, or you could be birthing something new into the world, like a new project, new business, something along those lines as well. But definitely a good card to have for sure. Between the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands, you have the cross. Makes perfect sense. Everybody has had this card, by the way. And the cross is like having a cross to bear. It is like the Ten of Wands. It makes perfect sense, like I said, because it's a very similar energy. It is the Six of Clubs. It just represents carrying a heavy burden that you probably should put down. So, but it is a good card because it's like you're almost there. Kind of like with the Ten of Wands. You know, the Ten of Wands, the guy is about to reach the village. He's about to put his burdens down. This cross card, even in the Enchanted Lenormand, it's like there's black ground, like burnt. It looks burnt, and then there's green grass on the other side. So it kind of says you're actually getting to the greener grass in life. Between the Hermit and the World, you have the Rider. This is the Nine of Hearts. This could be a knight in shining armor. For those of you looking for love, could be love coming in. The Rider is like, but it's more like something being delivered to you. Like I said, I would pay attention this week. I feel that really, it's kind of hard for me to describe this reading, but I do feel there's like some sort of surprised like opportunity that's being revealed to you, and I would take advantage of it. Like if it's in work, in business, any other area of your life, I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of abundance. Between the Star and the Six of Wands, you have the Man. This is the Ace of Hearts. This could be like a love offer or love that's coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, that's definitely a very good card to have, and it could lead to love. Between the Ten of Wands and the Strength card, you have the Ship. This is the Ten of Spades. This is like a ship on the ocean, you know, or a boat on the ocean. Represents going from one place to another. Wouldn't surprise me if some of you were traveling or moving at this time. But it also can just represent any type of change. Like you can say you're going from one job to another. You can say you're going from one business to another, pretty much anything. Really good card for business, by the way. It is the card of commerce. So if you have a business, if you have, you know, where you ship things or sell things or whatever, very good card there, Sagittarius. Between the World and the Moon, you have the Way. This card is typically called like the road or the crossing, something along those lines. And it can just represent kind of like going from one place to another. So again, for some of you, I feel like you're going from one place or another. On this card here, it kind of looks like a circle, kind of like the World card and the Moon as well. So I do feel like some of you are kind of like going through a cycle. This has the moon cycles all around it here on this card. So I feel like, one thing to remember with the moon, sometimes I think we can worry about the moon. And look, there's a big full moon on this card here, and it just says relaxation. So I feel like it's kind of saying, if you're going through a moon period, if you're going through a period of fear or illusions, or where you don't know what's real, what's not, or all these other things, I feel like you just need to realize that it's just a period of time. It's not something that is going to last. Top row outcome, you have the Six of Diamonds. This is called the Clover. The clover is like a four-leaf clover. Just represents like a major increase in your luck. So I feel like there's a lot of luck coming in for you. Middle row, you have the Key. This is the Eight of Diamonds. The Key basically says you hold the keys necessary to open the doors in your life to the things that you desire. So I feel like there could be a lot of success clearly coming in for you this week, Sagittarius. And bottom row, you have the Scythe. This is the Jack of Diamonds. The Scythe is like a card of cutting things out of your life, things that no longer serve you. So I do feel like a lot of you could be like removing certain obstacles or challenges from your life. But pretty simple reading. I would just pay attention. I feel like pay attention to the things that are being revealed to you, and you'll be very successful. So thank you for being here, Sag. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. But thank you, Sag, and definitely enjoy your week.